Randy, I'm doing good. Getting a little hundo in before I head out of town for a little bit. Don't know how much I'll be on in the next week or so, but just about ready to get going with some hundo. Right, we're there. And live split. All right, and here we go. My start button has other plans. There we go. Wi-Fi permitting, I should at least run the rando seeds on emulator. Don't know about full runs, though. Maybe I just work on some individual levels. If I want to get my PV better, I'm going to have to get better at some levels anyway. Like, maybe I try to get this level more consistently, 1-3. Like, actually getting the P speed there and keeping it. My World 1s, like, if I could just get consistent with the 1-3, with the fort, with 1-5, the fire kill, like, I could be more like 5:15 or less. So, like, 10 seconds right there. I can get the World 5 tower more consistently. And with the P speed, keeping the P speed, that would actually be pretty big. Hope you can hear me okay. Let me know if you can't hear me. Oh, glad the audio is working. It's not always a given. Can I get the fort? Fly. 257. Little bit slower than I like, but survivable. See, no P speed there. Need to keep the P speed there. Bro had nowhere to go but backwards, unfortunately. Two flowers without trying. Well, you get the flower from 1-4 usually. Flower from here, though. Thank you, movement of 1. Maybe this goes better than last night. The Dr. Mario run was heartbreaking, though. Lose that in level 20. I could have 53'd. Probably would have 54'd, but theoretically I could have 53'd. I got a nasty board and I died, though. No fire kill, but the PB didn't get a fire kill either. Can live with that. Happy Saturday, everyone. Doing a bit of hundo. Don't think I'll be on for the warpless race, though. Usually happens on Saturdays. Okay, didn't quite keep the P speed. Good enough. Pretty good 2-2. Too bad this isn't warpless. Bro's in decent position to be out of my way. And P-speed here is something I want to learn. Still a decent amount of meat on the bone early, like the first two worlds, and if you screw that up, you get a cheap reset. Oh, that was dopey. Okay, perfect position. Ow, that was bad. I'm gonna say perfect position for 100%. He's no extra movements or anything. Losing fire that way was pretty stupid. At least they had fire for the boom boom. That was not a good 2-3. I'm like 50-50 to P-speed through here. I pack enough for where I need to be, like how long am I going to be. Like, I try not to overpack when I travel. I got one suitcase for a week, so today, like a big suitcase, but that'll do the job. Of course, this time of year you gotta have somewhat heavier clothes just because it gets cold. Like even here in Texas, it's gonna be pretty cold this week. Gotta put the covers on my faucets before I go. It's supposed to freeze tonight where I am. Okay, Secret Bro. All the way in the corner. Good job, Secret Bro. That's where you want him, right? Not. Okay. That's, not the way you want the P-speed to go generally. Yeah, the faucet trip. And the place held up okay with the terrible freeze. I guess that was about 5 years ago now. Nobody had power for a week. Didn't have any plumbing issues. I know there were people that did. Yeah, that was not as clean as that could have been. And into the Morton fight we go. Near gold pace. And that's like without P-speeding 3 of the levels. Imagine if I can P-speed 3 of the levels. Like 3.5. 2-3 was a little messy. 2-1 was slightly messy. Imagine I could do World 2 really well. Excuse me, say nothing about here. Need a lot of work here. Ah, I got hitboxed. Re-grab fire in the next level, though. Can't really get P-Speed without fire to take out the cheap that pops up, unfortunately. I got eaten! How did he eat me? Wow. Just trying to re-grab fire, the fish grabs me. Well, the Torstal. Going okay so far this morning. Getting a couple runs in, then heading out towards Houston for some poker. Half the week I've kept meaning to do hundo runs, and then rando kept happening, so I was doing rando. What kind of tournament? Well, first off, all kinds of stuff. A Hold'em tournament this weekend, and I'll be out there next week for any kind of, all kinds of mixed events. No Medusa 7, horse, triple draw. I like all kinds of stuff. There we go. Slightly quicker wand grab than last time. I encourage all of the, as Torstal points out, all of the rando community to take part in the voting for the 2025 SMB3 Rando Awards. Torstal putting that together for us. That should be fun. I think Torstal will share that link. I'm actually nominated for one of the categories. Yeah, there it is. There's the link. Nice little Google form. I'm nominated for Most Cursed by the Wheel or something like that. The wheel that decided the matchups. It didn't like me very much. I kept drawing good players. It even paired me up to have to deal with a good player one time. Alright. Fire kill, gonna save us a little time. Yeah, I basically had to play all of Finland. I think the wheel knew that I'm part Finnish and decided that I should be deported to Finland. Or at least half of me should get deported to Finland. I can think of worse fates. Finland actually sounds pretty nice. No P speed, no problem. No P speed doesn't lose me that much, I don't think. Maybe a couple seconds. Marky, how are you doing? It's not as nice of a 2-2 as the last time. It's a few seconds slower. Yeah, 2-1, like that's... Like, I can do it, I just need to more consistently get it. Like, there's that essentially pipe rub at the beginning where you gotta hit it just right. This, I've never really tried to P-speed yet. Something I'd like to learn. And this will also help you if you decide to run Warpless, which I would like to put up a decent time in both categories at some point. Yeah, it is going to get nice and cold here in Texas. I was just saying before, got to cover the faucets before I drive out to Houston. Yeah, 22 below, that's a completely different beast, Torstal. And I'm from New York, it doesn't even get that cold up there. Like, your coldest night of the year where I'm from, like down on Long Island, it's, like, maybe you touch 0, like, and that's your coldest night of the year. Can't imagine living, someplace like where you're at. Well, at least there's some end in sight for you. That bro tucking himself next to the pyramid again. Oh, this is bad. I'm not hitting the jumps at all. That's a bad 2-5. That's a really bad 2-5. When it goes slow here, I gotta re-grab the mushroom. Some recovery. 5 up! Oh, this is really going downhill. Don't want 5 ups. We don't want any ups. Okay, Secret Bro, once again in the corner. Why don't I want a 5 up? Because it's slow. I try not to get 3 stars because the animation and the awarding of the lives is slow. Yes! Yes, look at that! 2 4-piece speed in a run. Yeah, 3 mushrooms. Yeah, 3 mushrooms is fine. 3 mushrooms is equal with just getting the 1 up. But yeah, 3 stars, that's going to cost you a few seconds, and I'd rather not do that. Yeah, I wonder how this split's going to come out. Not really having a good feel for how long this airship takes. Yeah, so like that 2 5-piece speed. And 2 4-piece speed, good. Pyramid, I had to go slow. 2 5 was slow. Alright, saves a few seconds off the PB. If I don't screw up the other levels, that's gold with the 2 4-piece speed. That was really good. I don't even know where that came from, like an actual proper good 2-4. I don't know why I randomly started being slow there. Alright, let's try not to get cheap this time. Like, this was where the beginning of the end happened the last time. Okay. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. Didn't get the 1 of each. Keep the P speed. I gotta practice the P speed. Caps fire. Didn't keep the P speed the whole way. Pretty darn good though. Yeah, 3-3 P speed's tricky. Like, you gotta hit a lot of jumps. And if you don't, like, you're taking a bath and losing some time, or getting eaten and just losing the run. Boo! Top pattern. I don't want that. I don't want top pattern. I want bottom pattern. I have fire. Bottom pattern. Thank you. Put the P-wing on. Alright. 3-4 next. And damage boost out of the tail. Only want to take damage once, though. That's more than once. That's a bummer. Now I gotta re-grab the mushroom. So, yeah, small detour there. Unfortunate. Now I can get fire for free in this auto-scroller. Now you see why I've always gone the slightly slower route of playing 3-4 than 3-5, which gives you a couple extra map movements, costs you a second or two. Because if I'm P-winging before I go in here, I can be sure that I'm gonna be able to get fire. But I gotta find the time save somewhere. Just have to get better at 3-4. I want to keep this fire flower the rest of the world, ideally. And into 4. How do you like that? Pretty nice 3-7. And now we go into Bowser's bathtub. Yeah, it could be a cloud. In fact, it probably is a cloud. The closest we came to seeing that cloud was a few weeks ago, that Warpless run where I thought I had done Spade Card Glitch. If I had actually done Spade Card Glitch correctly, we would have seen that cloud. Because I would have had to get this bridge back down, and the way you do that is to play 3-7, and you just go ahead and get the cloud if you do that. So sluggish 3-8, or yeah, 3-8. Yeah, so then you would be up 2 clouds. Okay, 3-9. Can we put it in H? Nope. Not this time. Oh, come on! Now I'm gonna lose time on the onesie kill. Throw a block, I shoot a fireball. None of it counts, apparently. Still a pretty good World 3. Comes the onesie fight. And I take damage. And I gold by 10 seconds, but I take damage, so... kind of a good news, bad news situation. Ten-second gold. It's like, what did I miss? But I actually played everything, right? 10-second gold. Oh, I don't get the P speed, so I had got plenty of time to grab that mushroom. Really unfortunate to have lost that fire. Okay, we box the bro. Wow. Damn it. I died. And we're playing Vanilla Seattle, and I just died. That's how it's going. I golded 3 by 10 seconds, and then I die in a very dumb way. If that's the one death that's still survivable from a PB standpoint, there is some time saved down the road. And that's unfortunate to take that death because now that bro's going to keep running on me. And regret that. Now I'm going to use the hammer to play the bro first. I can't have the bro continuing to run away and get tangled up and start marathoning. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play 4-4 first while I'm big. So that is going to be giving up a couple of seconds in that movements. Gives me a little bit of insurance in case that happens. Yeah, you like the score. It's a nice score. Too bad we're about to score more points. Okay, now I'll use the star in the fort. I have an easier time not bonking my head when I'm small. Look at that. Nice, skip that thwomp. That is a great fortress. I think that's probably the best fortress I've ever had in a run. I wish I was splitting individual levels, not that that's really feasible. I heard a lot of bro movements there. Snooze the ads one more time. I'll run the ads on the airship. The resets kind of crossed up our timings. Grab the fire here. Yeah, imagine a gold split with a death. I don't think this will go, though, because 4-1 was pretty slow. I didn't get the P speed in 4-1 because I was small, because I suck. You can run under that Koopa. And get the star. Fire kill. Alright, here come the ads. See you on the other side. Plus, you've got a sub or you've got a turbo, and then we get to just sit through this airship together. Yeah, I don't think this golds, but this is not as bad as it could have been. There was the death. There was a little extra mapping. This is not as bad as it could have been, though. Lucky 13 coins. Yeah, I don't know if this will save time on the PB, but yeah, what I really have to do is be able to star P-speed through that fortress without being small. Like if I'm big, I miss a jump at some point and the star's essentially wasted. What I'd really like to do is keep fire into 5-3 and not star there. And I could save the star for the tower and go through there. Alright. Tricky jump incoming. Do I get it? I get it. This. Okay. Yeah, no gold. Yeah, I start 4F1. That's the thing. Like I like starring 4F1. I just need to be able to do it big. Like, I need to actually be able to run to where I need to be for that star to have made sense. Okay, so, I mean, that fortress kept me green. I still lose 28 seconds with the bad 4-1 with the death, but I at least stay green thanks to that clutch performance in the fort. Yeah, ludicrous speed. That it was. No 5-up this time. No 5-up this time. Got a box. That's more about keeping the bottom bro from doing something dumb. Not a perfect forgettable fort. Okay, and don't need to use the star in 5-3. Not build the P-speed. Unfortunate not to build the P-speed. It's a little slow. That's pretty slow. No P speed. At least I don't take damage. I have the fire for the bros. Bottom, nope. Can't be that lucky. They can't just give me the pattern that I want. Go right. Not. I get a top pattern both times. Are the Broncos playing today? Yes. The Broncos are the early game today. The Hawks are the late game tonight. I'm sure you're well aware up there. I forgot to use the star. Stupid me. I didn't keep the P speed either. So much for that. I forgot to use the star. Yeah, Hawks and the Broncos are the 1 seeds in their respective conferences. Time is a flat circle. 12 years ago, they played each other in the Super Bowl. Seattle blew out Denver. Denver has a history of getting blown out in the Super Bowl. I know they love their Hawks up there in Seattle. Spent a few years there myself. Kingdom was well before my time. Unfortunately, that bro's in the corner. Which sucks. Take the auto-scroller first. It's a level that's just about hitting your jumps. Having a lot of faith in a note block. Anybody with Super Bowl predictions? I think the Hawks get there. I'm less sure about Denver getting there. Like, it could be New England that comes out of the AFC, or perhaps even Houston. Thank you, bro. Now I get you first. I forgot I had fire. I should have gone for P-Speed there. That's my bad. I actually should have gone for P-Speed. Supposed to shoot your fireball and run. I'm not used to actually still having fire at this point. Which is kind of sad. Okay, we'll do it this way. Messed up the P-Speed. Oh, thank Whoopi Golding. It was 12 years ago. I said it was 12 years ago that they played in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 48. It was in New York. And then Denver got back there 2 years later, Super Bowl 50. I went to that one, and yeah, Denver won that one. Yeah, Hawks got back in Super Bowl 49. They got back the next year. New England beat them. The infamous decision to not hand the ball to Marshall and Lynch, to throw it into the middle of the end zone instead of handing it to Marshall and Lynch, a borderline Hall of Fame running back. The Hawks had a few good years around then, though. Like the first 9 or 10 years of the Russell Wilson years, they got to the playoffs every year. They only got to the Super Bowl the 2 times. That's how it goes. You have to pay your quarterback. It's easy to go places when you're... I'm dead. Probably kills the run. And when you have a quarterback making third-round rookie contract money, that's a good situation. Once you have to pay him, you have to start paying other people, it's hard to be competitive. Stupid 5'9". I hate 5'9" so much. This is going to be red, but remember, World 6 has a death. Now, this is pretty bad. Don't know that PP is going to happen now. This is pretty bad. All because I had to get fancy in 5'9". The second time this week I've died in 5'9". I have to kill the first one to avoid a despawn. The second one... That's bad. The second one I kill to avoid taking damage as he's throwing the fire at me. Oh my god. That's so bad. Yeah, so the second one, the one that killed me, I was trying to stay big. Like, I stay big, and then I get to get fire in this airship, and then I could fire kill Roy, apart from, you know, the other stupid damage. Okay, 55 seconds down. This is a big problem. Everything else is going to have to go great in order to PB. I'll use the star here. Star ran out. Okay. Now we're dead. Now it's dead. Whatever. That's... I can get a power-up. I got greedy because it's running out of chances to save time. We're flirting with the number. And of course, now I get bottom pattern. When I don't have fire, that's when I get bottom pattern. Six, 2, auto scroller. Right into the fort. At least I got that right. I probably run this out. Let's see. 6-4 small, perfectly fine. Use the box, I don't want to play him small. Use the P-Wing, try and get the despawn. I missed it. Yep, I missed it. Too small. Too slow. Get the hammer. That is a favorable movement. 6. You all know which level this is. All the kids love this level for some reason. I don't get it. That's bad. Have to get a tail now in Alaska. Woods, it's in H. Kaizo 1-up. The Kaizo 1-up. Ewing. Oh, that's bad. Oh. This level I have to learn to P-speed as well. I don't care. Once I lose fire, I don't care anymore. As far as the damage goes. Into the airship. We should be fighting Lemmy right now. That's how far behind I am. Should be fighting Lemmy. But I'm not. Because I'm clumsy. One mistake in 5-9. Damage boost out of the tail. Do that on the second hit here. Unbelievably, that only lost 3 seconds on the PB. You all saw that 6-1. The fact that there's only 15 seconds off of gold shows that there's a lot of room for improvement in World 6. Alright, how many clips is the question? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tries. Which I think loses time on the PB. 5 up, that definitely loses time on the PB. 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to store here. Can I get this? I cannot. I can't get that. Is it decent? Yeah. About to say there's a decent chance I die. Can't even get past this part. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna give it one more try. I'm gonna give it one more try. I'll be right back. All right. We're back here. Real quick, I want to practice the 7-2. And decided I don't deserve P-Speed. And then I run past. Okay, that was better. And that, at least I got the jumps to jump once I jumped. Let's see, it's... I go through these spells where I can't get it. Okay, one more time. Coming out of here small wouldn't be the ends of the world. (7-3) small is very doable. Yeah. Consistency is just not there. That's the ideal scenario. Alright, one more time. One more time, I promise, then I'll try run. Okay, good enough. All right. I knew that was never keeping PSV, that dug too hard. It's slower than I'd like. Early bro, maybe? Hope he goes up. Ah, he went the wrong way. Can't have nice things. We can't have early bro. We can't have early bro. Can't work with that. How many of us here are lucky enough to get a long weekend this weekend? I'm not. I gotta work on Monday. Anybody getting Martin Luther King Day off these days? Okay, you know what? This isn't working.